Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room. A little difficult today with the technology. Didn't want to put me right side up. I was sideways and I could not get it to change. So I finally had to turn my phone off and then turn it back on and come back and join you. So I'm sorry to keep you waiting if you've been waiting for me to start my live video here. I appreciate your patience with me. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for being here today. I am continuing on with the Sentimental Park bundle from the mini catalog, you guys. It is such a pretty bundle, and those dies that I featured yesterday, they're just stunning. Thank you all for those of you that have placed an order yesterday to get your very own Sentimental Park bundle. I have 4 cards I'm going to be sending you. The one from yesterday, I'll send you all the cut pieces, the cardstock, the DSP. You will need to provide your own ink and your own stamps, the Sentimental Park stamps, and as well as the Sentimental Park dies, okay? So you can cut out all those fancy dies on your own and have so much fun with this amazing product bundle. So that's my feature for this week. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Sunita. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Vicky from Arizona. Hello, Heidi. Hi, Margaret. Hello, Donna. Hi, Debbie, Denise, Susan from Missouri. Thank you so much. Maribel's joining us from Puerto Rico. Wow, you guys, thank you so much. I love seeing where you're joining me from. Tanya's joining from Central Illinois. Hello, hello. It is a gorgeous sunny day here in Calgary. I can't say it's gorgeous. It's cold. It's still really cold. All the rooftops have snow on them. But that's March. My husband and I were talking about we're not out of the woods yet because our son Andrew, his birthday is April 26th. And many, many years in his childhood, we have had the worst blizzard ever on his birthday. So here in Alberta, you just never know when spring is going to be over, right? So we just have to take it one day at a time. Hello, 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 Cheryl from Ottawa. Thank you for being here. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Nadine from Houston, Texas. Hello, Jean from New York. Hello, Lois from Nevada. So many different places. I love seeing where you're from. Hello, Kelly from Calgary. Kelly, your first time here. Well, welcome. And from my very own city of Calgary. I am also here in Calgary. Reach out if this is your first time as a stamper, or you want to know more about the Stampin' Up! Opportunity. This is an amazing thing. This hobby, whatever you want to call it, it brings me so much joy that I share it every single day here, right? If you guys are regulars here on my Facebook page, you know that I love to join you every day. And I do try to focus on a product every single week and give you lots and lots of ideas with that product so that you can run with it, right? Because there's nothing any worse than me hearing a story of someone, oh, I bought a stamp set, but I haven't used it yet. I'm like, no. You have to use your stamps, right? That is the fun part of it. I have a huge wall of stamps behind me, and very few of them have I not stamped with. I love to ink up my stamps as soon as I get them, really closely after I get them. I rip that box open. I love when the UPS guy comes to deliver the box. It's like so exciting. Hello, Karen. Thank you for being here. Hi, Julia from San Antonio. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Deneen. You like seeing ideas for the suite. Do you have this one, Deneen? From Elgin. Is it Elgin, Illinois? Thank you for being here. Hi, Rita from Wisconsin. Hello, Cynthia from Tacoma, Washington. Hello, Krista from sunny Nova Scotia, no snow. Yay for no snow in Nova Scotia and the sun. Good morning, Tammy from Pennsylvania. Okay, wow, you guys. Looks like you're wearing Fresh Freesia, Rebecca says. Ah, yes. You know what? I think in Stampin' Up! Colors too. This is like Fresh Freesia, isn't it? I hope Fresh Freesia is one of the ones that does not get, well, it's an in color that's leaving, so I guess it is leaving. But if you are a demonstrator, tomorrow on March 29th, we are going to find out what is leaving, what's staying, what's in the new catalog, what's going to be discounted. Poof, my brain is going to be like so excited tomorrow. If you're not a demonstrator, you can sign up today, get your demo ID, And then tomorrow, you're going to get in on all of the goods, all of the fun stuff. And you're going to be able to pre-order on April 4th. We get to order a whole month early, our pre-order. I can't wait for that. So if you're not a demonstrator, it's a great time to sign up. Reach out, let me know. I'd be happy to help you get started here. Hello, everyone. Your daughter's birthday is April 25th, and you've had snow too, Donna says. Yeah, and she's in New Jersey. So April is still fair game, I guess. It's not fair. I think it's unfair if we have snow in April, but Mother Nature does not always agree. Okay, let's get started. Thank you all for joining me. I will come back and read your comments. If I've missed you, I will definitely come back. Hello, hello. Hello, Krista from Brislow, Ontario. Thank you for being here. And Kelly lives in Valley Ridge. Ah, Kelly, I think I know who you are. No, wait a second. Is it? No, I have another friend named Kelly Clark, but she doesn't live in Valley Ridge. So, wow, you have a twin, Kelly. This is exciting. All right, let's go. Let's get started here. Let's flip the camera, point you down at my work surface. Hello, Linda from Osoyoos, BC. I bet it's nice out there in BC. Such a beautiful, beautiful province, BC. Okay, you thought of me yesterday. Shirlene says you made 3 Easter cards using 2 of the Fun Fold Friday card samples. Yay! That makes me so happy that you guys are able to use my Fun Fold Friday card ideas and you're recreating them in your own homes or, you know, with your own supplies. That is what brings me joy. Okay, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera and point you down here and get started on this fun card. There is my snowy but sunny backyard, and my desk is a mess, you guys. Look at this. I gotta straighten up here. Okay, literally straighten up the camera first. All the stuff, right? Okay, just bear with me 1 second while I get this going here, and we'll get started. Okay, so let's move my glue and my dimensionals off to the side. We've got, what do we got here? We've got Sentimental Park on my table here, my desk, and I'm just going to bring that in and show you. Let's raise up a little bit here and get this a little bit better organized. It was kind of a crazy morning here. Getting out the door, getting Amanda to school, all of the things. So we're ready to go. Okay, let's talk about these amazing dies. I talked about them yesterday. I just want to bring them in again. Here they are. And we get these 3 gorgeous, gorgeous label dies that can be layered together. Yesterday, if you missed me, let me bring it back in. I made this card here with the Easter Bunny stamp set. And I featured 2 of the dies from, I featured more actually. I featured the outline is this one. I cut this one out of Petal Pink. Then I did the white, which actually tucks inside, which is the coolest thing ever. And then I used these 2 dies here, and I cut out the little tiny flowers, and I just glued them in place and put rhinestones on top. So fun die cuts. So those of you that ordered the Sentimental Park Bundle, or equivalent, $72, I think it's a $72 bundle, and you use this host code at the top of my screen here. Minimum $60 order, you're going to get the 4 card packages from me. And where's my other one? I make, every day when I go live, you guys, I make 3 cards. Did you guys know that? I make my sample, then I make my live, and then I make one on Instagram as well. So there's the inside of that one. And I guess I didn't, oh yeah, there's that one. And this one, did I not glue it in? I'll have to finish the inside of that one. Okay, so back to the Sentimental Park dies. Fun, amazing dies. We're going to use a solid one today from the florals. So some of you had asked me a question after my live, and I'm going to answer it right here. Someone said, is it a 2-step stamp? And indeed it is. We have these floral images down here that are 2-step, as well as this cluster of florals that is 2-step, okay? And as well as the stem, it is also 2-step. You can do the stem here in a color and then do this over top. Love 2-step stamping. So I also love the greetings in Sentimental Park. You've got a graduation, anniversary, you're amazing, happy birthday. You know, then you've got thinking of you, thanks, let's celebrate, dear friend. I think you've got just about everything here. Whoops. And then down here, all the wonderful things you do. Thanks for, there's a little for right here. So you've got everything covered with these. And I need to get a magnetic sheet to hold these in place. Okay, what are we going to make today? We are going to do some die cutting. I've got my mini boss here, and I have this die here. This is the floral bloom, one of the blooms. I'm putting 2 pieces of basic white cardstock on top. I like to cut with the blade pointing up. I find it gives me a better cut when you point the blades upwards. So that's what I've got on my platform. The flower die with the blade pointing up. I'm going to put my platform, my top plate on, and we're going to roll this through. And we're going to get 2 at a time. So I'm going to go forward and back. And here we have 2 die cuts. Okay, so I've got easy peasy. And because it's photopolymer, that is a really fun feature of photopolymer, is that you can go ahead and have your die cuts done and then do your stamping, right? I like that. All right, so we're going to do some stamping with these, and we're going to actually stamp 6 of them. And because I've got some pre-cut already, let's see. Let's go ahead and do that part. Get that done. I've got my silicone mat here. I've got 5 of them on here. So I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to bring in Pale Papaya. Oh my gosh, can we have just a moment for this beautiful color? Actually, 2 colors today I'm using are leaving. These are part of the in colors that are leaving right now. This is Polished Pink, Pale Papaya. You definitely do not want to wait to get your hands on these amazing, amazing colors. They are already low inventory, so you don't want to miss out on these. So if you have this one, head over to my online store, grab your re-inker, grab the cardstock, grab all of your matching colors, all of the stuff, and I'm just reading your comments here. Hello, 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 everyone. Yes, you're going to want to get all of your matching colors, right? So, okay, we're going to start now, and I'm going to, this little rectangle, I'll do that one in a second, but I'm going to color, so I'm going to stamp all of these little blooms, and I want to share a really quirky tip with you, and you might think this is quirky, but it might be helpful for you. Good morning, Kathy. Hello, Wanda. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up close because I want to point something out to you. When you're looking at this die, it kind of looks like it's symmetrical, that you could move it around and that you could get it perfectly, but it's not. It's different. You can see that this bump up here is a little different than over here and down here. And sometimes people are like, how do you line this up? Well, what I like to do is have my die cuts and I look for a very prominent something different, right? So I have laid these on my silicone mat in a very specific way, so that hopefully I can stamp them all the same. So this one here, okay, don't laugh at me, but I kind of thought this was like the armpit, okay? So I don't know why I thought that, you guys, but I'm being completely honest here. I'm like, this one here has a little indentation in the armpit, if you will. Okay, I know, it's funny. So you see that little dip right there? It's like a little hook. It's like a little dip in the armpit, a dimple, if you will. Let's call it a dimple. Yeah, that's a fun way to do it. Okay, so I'm like, okay, my die cut, I found my landmark on the die cut, and it's going to be that little dip. So then I looked at my stamps. So these are the coordinating stamps, right? So we're going to look at these and see if I can find the dip, okay? So here's the solid one. And if I look at it closely, I'm going to hold it up close. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if I can see it when I'm looking through. Let's see. I did these earlier, and yes. Okay, so if you look through, you can see over here, there is a little dip. You see that? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Right there is where my landmark is for this little dip. So I'm going to line this up properly so that it is in line with my die cut. And so there's the dip right there. And when I stamp it down, I'm going to line that up And if that is in the right spot, all of the rest of the petals will line up, okay? And the matching outline also has, let's see if I can point it out on screen with the lighting here. Let's see. Focus, camera, focus. There is a spot on here. Let me just see where it is. Oh yeah, right here. There is a spot where, do you see where there's like a little indentation? There's like an opening. So that is my landmark right there, okay? Okay, so when you've got your stamps and you're looking at them, and it might make more sense to you, but I just wanted to share that in case it helps you. So we're gonna stamp now with Pale Papaya, and let's see. Okay, so we're going to stamp. Let's hover over the top of my die cut, stamp down. I'm going to do all of my backgrounds or all of my solids first, and then I'm going to do my outlines. See how fast this goes? I just love it. I love, love, love stamping on with photopolymer on my die cuts after they have been cut out. All right, so there we have it. And if I hold this up closer, I can show you, see how that little armpit, or whatever it's called, right there, you can see how it dips in, dips in, dips in. So there, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's do the outline over top. So I'm gonna do the same color. We're gonna do tone on tone here today. I'm turning my stamp so I've got it in the right spot. Let's see, I'm just gonna hover over my stamp and make sure that I am going to be stamping it the right way. Like so. I think that is where I need it to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Put this on my block straight. Hopefully it's straight. Okay, so now we're gonna hover over and we're gonna just stamp down like so. There we go. We got 1 and 2. Hold your breath when you're stamping. Anybody do that? Hold your breath, hold your tongue, hold your everything the right way. And then we're just gonna add, I think I need to ink up my Pale Papaya ink pad a little bit. Just gonna stamp right over top. There, that's a better one. Yeah, I do need to add some re-inker. I better check my stash, make sure I've got an extra re-inker because I really like this color. It's a nice soft color. All right, so there we go. Okay, so they're not always perfect. You know, it is handmade, right? But here you can see this one, how we've got the dot. We've got the little dots going through the white there, and we've lined up that little dip in the armpit. Okay, I won't say that word anymore, but that is how we do the flowers. Okay, so I'm going to flip these over on my silicone mat. And you guys, I've already gone ahead and done the same exact thing with polished pink, my other retired color. I'm going to put these down here. I have 6 of each. I should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, and I have another one of Pale Papaya over here that I just put some glue on. All right, I also have, while we're doing the stamping, I want to share this with you. 1/4 inch by 2 inches, really tiny piece of paper, cardstock. I'm going to bring in one of the small greetings from the stamp set that says, "You are amazing." Love that. I'm going to stamp with polished pink on that little tiny piece of paper. And that is the beauty of photopolymer. You can stamp on tiny little pieces of paper because you can see exactly where you're stamping, right? All right, so there we have "You are amazing." And now we're going to bring in, I'm going to take my silicone mat and move it off to the side. Actually, before I do that, I am going to put glue on some of these. Let's put glue 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4. I'm going to leave that one. Let's just do, I'm going to do 3 of these and then leave the other ones, and we'll probably put dimensionals on them. So I'm going to move these off to the side, let them dry a little bit. Let's bring in the cardstock pieces. So I have here Sahara Sand, 8.5 by 5.5. I'm going to grab my trimmer. I'm going to score it in the middle at 4.5. I'm going to use my light gray scoring tool. and we're going to score at 4 1/4. Like so. So there's my card front. I hardly ever use Sahara Sand. I'm just so intrigued by this color. It's such a nice neutral color. Okay, so we're going to use this paper. Oh my God, you guys, this is going away. This is called A Wash with Beauty from the annual catalog. Let me flip it over and show you. The background is beautiful too. And I would definitely use that on another card. But today's card, I really want this blue, balmy blue wash color. So we're going to pop this into the trimmer and we're going to trim it at 4 inches. Like so. And I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. This is going to be a full card front. I'm going to do that one, and I'm going to go ahead and do another one just to make sure I have enough for my other card. And then at the bottom, I've got this left over, which is 1 1/2 inches. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut that in half at 1 3/4. And then I have a little bit of DSP to do the inside of my card. All right, done with the trimmer. Now we're going to bring this back in and we're going to grab my bone folder, reinforce the score line so it sits nice and flat. And we're going to do all of our work on this washed paper, okay? So we're going to just bring in our flowers now, and we're going to do some arranging of flowers. We're going to have like a little cascade of flowers, if you will. So we're going to start with, let me grab my Take Your Pick tool. Because I did actually put quite a bit of glue on there. So I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick tool and pick these up. And we're going to start placing them down onto this balmy blue layer. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one, actually tuck this one underneath. Then we're going to come in with a pale papaya one, tuck that over here. Then I think I'm going to grab now my dimensionals, and let's add a dimensional to this one. I think that's a pink one. Okay, so we'll just put it, this is the beauty too of the silicone mat. You can put your dimensionals on, and even when you peel off the backing, you can put them down onto your silicone mat and they will still be sticky, right? Because this silicone mat resists the glue, right? You can actually lift up glue if you wanted to. My daughter, when I first got this, she was younger, and she actually thought it was so funny to take a hot glue gun and to make little teardrops and to do all kinds of fun things on the silicone mat. So if you have kids with a glue gun, they may want to do the same thing. Okay, so let's go over here, and we're just going to add another polished pink one right here. And we're just going to keep on coming down the way like this. And what else? We're going to put, let's put another pink one. We'll pop that up right there. We'll keep on going. Put another one right here. What's this one? This is a pink one. Okay, so we only have one that doesn't have glue on it. And there we go. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, you guys. I love these colors. They're so pretty. Okay, so we've got another pale papaya. And let's see. I think I got too many, but you know what? You can never have too many, can you? Can you really have too many flowers? Okay, so there we go. We've got that. Now I got an extra pink one. I'm going to put it right there. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I need your help. Should I use, I have to make a decision, so I need your help. Should I use polished pink or should I use pale papaya ribbon? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sad that these colors are leaving. I love, love, love this ribbon. I think I'm probably on my like 3rd or 4th roll of each color. I've loved it so much. I have pale papaya here. What do you think? I'll just lay them across. And the first person, just comment below. Let me know what you would choose. Let's take the pin out of this one. Let me know if I should use pale papaya or polished pink across the front. Polished pink, Marie says. Okay, we're going with it. So I'm going to need a piece of polished pink. Yep, Cynthia agrees. Polished pink. And we're going to cut a piece that's just a bit wider than my card front. And then I'm also going to cut a piece. Rebecca says pink too. Thank you, thank you. A piece that's about half of the width of the first one, okay? So this is my faux bow. Cindy says pink. Cheryl says pink. We have almost unanimous votes for pink, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's flip this over. It's going to go across the card like this and around the back. And I'm going to grab my tear and tape. You could use Scotch tape if you want to, but I like to use Stampin' Up! Products, and this is going to do double duty because it's going to be used to anchor down my ribbon, and I'm also going to peel it off, and then it's also going to be glue to help me glue this onto my card base, right? So there's our ribbon going across the card like that, and you can lift this up and adjust it a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's peel that off, and then I'm going to bring in my liquid glue and put that all the way around the edges, just a little bit. We're going to anchor this down onto the Sahara sand card base. Okay, so here we go. The nice neutral background makes those colors pop even more. There we go. You could also use crumb cake for this if you wanted to. That would look really pretty. Okay, so then I'm going to take my other piece of ribbon. I'm going to slip it under the front piece of ribbon because this is the beauty of a faux bow. You don't have to worry about glue because it's already anchored at the back. And then I'm just going to tie a simple knot. And you can be gentle with this so that you have a nice bumpy, what do you call it? The knot at the front. Instead of like reefing on it and making it all wrinkled, just be gentle and just tie your knot softly. And then we're just going to trim the edges. And the beauty, as you guys have heard me mention many times, of a faux bow is that you can move it, right? You can slide it around. It is not stuck in position. Okay, so I'm going to slide mine over here. So watch this. You can slide it over here if you wanted it over there, or you can slide it back if you change your mind. So really, really love that you have creative options with a faux bow. So I'm going to leave my bow right there. Now, to bring in the rest of this beautiful Sentimental Park bundle, I decided to use the smaller label with the little blossoms on the corner. So yesterday I used the big label, this one right here, but there's also a little baby one. So I used that one, and I used black cardstock, and I stamped the word thanks. And I embossed it with white embossing powder. You guys know me, I love black and pink, right? So this is my greeting for the front. That is going to sit right here, like so. I love the black. It actually makes the colors pop even more. Don't you guys agree? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love basic black. My goodness, would they be silly enough to get rid of basic black? No, 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 no. That's not going to happen tomorrow, right? No, no, no. I'm not even going to put that out in the universe. They can't get rid of black. Oh my goodness. We'll just find black somewhere else, right? No. Tomorrow, the demonstrators will find out what's leaving, what's coming, the new catalog, all the things tomorrow. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so basic black and maybe one more piece of dimensional. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, I love black too. Just a little pop, right? We've got neutral, we have bright, and we have a nice pop of black going right here. Make sure you don't go off the edge of the card with those blooms. I'm just kind of watching that I'm not going off the edge. And there we have it. Okay, so you can just leave thanks on the front, but remember the little "You Are Amazing"? So I stamped that on only just 1/4 of an inch of cardstock by 2 inches. Okay, so no sleep tonight, Krista says. She's so excited, I guess. Hey, Krista. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bring in my glue, and I'm going to add the tiniest little line of glue underneath here on the black. And you guys know I love my multi-purpose liquid glue. You are in complete control of this glue. You just have to practice with it, and it will never let you down because it never falls apart. Nothing falls apart with this glue. It is stuck, stuck, stuck forever. Once you put it together and you get past the little wiggle room, it is stuck. Okay, so thanks. You are amazing. All right, so we need some bling. No card is complete without bling. So today I thought I'd bring in champagne rhinestones, you guys. These are going to add a nice pop of little subtle color. Look, I love them so much. I always have extra packages in my container because they are so pretty. How do you get thanks in white? Okay, so Pamela, I stamped this with Versamark ink, and then I put I put white embossing powder over top, and then I use my heat gun to heat it up, and then it becomes shiny, raised, and you can run your finger over it, and it's embossed. It's actually bumpy. Love, love, love embossing. If you're new to Stampin' Up!, new to paper crafting, oh my goodness, you are in for a treat when you first see embossing. I think it really stole my heart when I first started, when I first saw someone do heat embossing, especially the metallics, the silver, the gold, the copper. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. All right, so this one, now I've got putty on the back. Okay, we're just gonna grab another one. Sometimes that happens. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can add more. Let's do a 5th one on the actual die itself right there. I can't just leave that one by itself, so let's put another one over here like that. Okay, so there we have the front with a little bit of bling on there. Now the inside, I mentioned I saved these little pieces for the inside. So I love, love, love to use 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 for my inside piece. So I'm just gonna take this little strip of DSP instead of wasting it, and I'm just gonna add it to the bottom of my basic white for the inside, like so. I mean, I could measure it. I could have trimmed it to 2 3/4, but it's just as easy to grab my scissors and just snip it like that. And so I'm saying, thanks, you are amazing. Now let's bring back the stamps for a second. Let me move my dies out of the way and bring just the stamps back. So there are all of these stamps here, right? So I'm saying, thanks, you are amazing. And for the inside, let's do these 2-step stamps. Let's see what they look like, these 2 clusters. So we have an outline and we have the solid. So let's do you can do them whichever order you like. Sometimes I do the outline, sometimes I do the center. Let's try the center first. So we're gonna do that with polished pink. And we're gonna put that right here. Maybe we'll do it this way, turn it, and we'll do it like so. There we go. And I'm gonna use the same block and do the outline. Could have done this with pale papaya too, but we're just doing polished pink. Keep it simple. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the outline, and then we're gonna hover over top and see if I can get this to line up. And whoa, close, not too bad. We're gonna go with it. So that is my inside, and I'll glue that in there. I will write my, my greeting, if you will, my words, my message. So there we have it, you guys. I will, you know what? I'm not really happy with that. Let's be honest. I'm not happy. Let's flip it over. Let's flip it over and try again. Let's try the outline first. I can't let you go if I'm not completely happy with my card. So let's do the outline. Oh my gosh, that's pretty just by itself, right? So let's bring back the inside. Let's see if I can make this a little bit better. Actually, what if we tried pale papaya flowers? Let's try that. Pale papaya flowers on a pink, polished pink outline. That might work really, really well. Okay, so now I'm hovering over my stamp. I can see my outlines, and I think this is hopefully going to work better. And then I'm gently lowering down, press into place. Oh, I'm so happy I did this, you guys. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Love, love, love this. The outline on its own was really pretty too, Joy. I agree. But look at this too. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. No one's going to know that this is back here. I have another piece of paper right here. Let's do this. Let's put this down here, and we'll call it a day. Way better. Hey, Wendy. Yes, I agree. Okay, if I'm not 100% happy, what's the point of, you can't keep, if you're making stuff yourself and you're not happy, well, you're in control, right? So fix it. So you can fix it. I fixed it. I'm so much happier with this result. All right. This is live crafting over here, you guys. Thank you all for being here with me today. All right, so we're covering that up like this. Now this is ready for me to write my greeting to my friend, why I think she is amazing. I'm saying she because most of my friends are she. Not that my husband's not great, but I probably wouldn't give this to my husband. Not this kind of a card. I would make him a golf card or a masculine card or one of the seaside cards from last week. That would be better, more suited for him. Okay, so there we go. We got the inside done. This would look awesome on the front corner of the basic white envelope as well. So there we have it, you guys. I hope you like this card. Can I share with you where I got the inspiration for this card? I actually got the inspiration on page 82 of the mini catalog. Now this card here on page 82, slightly different. They used, I'm not sure what DSP that is. They used a different DSP in the background. They also put die cuts going from left to right for the stems. And I was like, okay, I wasn't really fond of that part. And they also used green. Shaded spruce, I think. But you guys know me. I love my pink and black together. So I just tweaked it a little bit and made this version using the balmy blue background from the Awash with Beauty. Now, I didn't show you the paper, but it is in the annual catalog, and this is going away too, you guys. So everything is going away. The Awash with Beauty. It is in the annual catalog, and it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. I like the blue better as well, Holly. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, this is just an example of how you can use the catalog to springboard your creativity, right? And use whatever you like. Look at this. I love this Blushing Bride plaid background. Totally love it. Never look at the caddy samples. Yeah, no, caddy samples are really, really great. I always say if I've lost my mojo and I don't know where to start, I like to look in the catalog. And look at this wash background. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Awash with Beauty. I think I might have to order another package of this paper before it's gone. Polished pink right there. So it will be gone. This will be retiring for sure. They never, I can't say never, but they hardly ever carry over designer series paper. And they especially won't carry it over if it has in colors that are retiring, right? Look at this one. We've got Mary Merlot. We've got polished pink in here. So, so pretty. You can tell I've chopped this up and I've loved it. And I'll continue loving it because I do love the florals. Look at this. Love it. Granny apple green right there. So there you go, guys. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to bring this in to show you where you can find this in the annual catalog. And if you're shopping online, you don't have a catalog, but you're shopping online, it's called Awash with Beauty, okay? Under the designer series paper tab in the online store. So let me just flip you around. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So if you are in Canada, we can only sell to Canadians. That is a Stampin' Up! Rule. So if you're in Canada and you'd like to place a $60 order with me, this is one of the cards. I'm going to send you all the cut pieces. You're going to get the cardstock, the ribbon, the designer series paper on the background. I've got some that I'm holding on to for the people that order this week. I'll send you a piece of basic black that you can do your own stamping and heat embossing, and you cut this out with the sentimental dies. So you're going to need the Sentimental Park Bundle to do the cards, the kits that I'll be sending you this week. So here we go. This is our Tuesday version. Let's back it up and see. This is Monday. This is Tuesday. I'm having a blast with this product suite. I hope you guys like the card today. I hope you'll come back and join me again tomorrow morning, Wednesday, at 9:30 Mountain Time again for another fun card using the Sentimental Park plus other things. I'm pulling in, my mind is just like poof because there's so many things that are going to be retiring and I'm like, no, they can't go. I want to keep using them, right? So thank you all for being here and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. If not on the replay, if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching and feel free to leave me a comment, thumbs up, or anything, any questions you have, please reach out to me. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.